In 1997, CAS, short for Cognitive Assessment System, was created and established by Naglieri, and his theory is based off of theories in Soviet neuropsychologist A.R. Ludia. CAS is intended to help teachers. So this form of intelligence test or IQ test or standardized test, while it does help measure intelligence to a degree, it's not for necessarily neurotypical people, but more so for neurodivergent people, such as like individuals with ADHD. CAS is intended to help find resolutions with children with learning disabilities, and helps identify children with the learning disabilities and ADHD, and it helps better understand how they may act in the future, what their struggles will be, their background, And the great thing about this specific test is that it has very little differences between African American communities to Asian communities to white communities. So far, it is pretty universal for the most part for most of the people who take these tests. In addition to that, it's with a strong empirical base, so it supports the theory of PASS, P-A-S-S. PASS is short for planning, attention, simultaneous, and successive theory. So this helps provide a more structured framework for different types of intelligence tests such as CAS. This is going to be pretty monumental because it focuses its attention as opposed to all of the other tests that we went over, where it's neurotypical people trying to categorize their intelligence, their skill level, their interests, and what career would better suit them. CAS is specifically meant to try to help aid individuals who are neurodivergent and who may have some kind of learning disability. Within the field of intelligence testing and IQ, we see this repeated bias and this repeated lack of evidence, lack of wanting to accept evidence, and lack of statistical power to back up said claims. That when CAS comes along and it takes the same idea of standardized tests and intelligence tests, it helps move and manipulate the movement of intelligence testing to a different direction. This is something that surprised many at the time. However, I think that this helps open up and has helped open up since 1997 the conversation for neurodivergent individuals and how to help better their lives and their academic interests and their intellectual levels and skill sets.